Hi there. This is my introduction about a little explanation what what the I used to do when I were bored. So here we have some explanations or some things I used to do when I was bored in 2020. So let's start by the first one. What were those times of day when I felt most bored? I used to feel bored because I hadn't talked to my relatives for weeks, specifically at nights because I used to see them every time. We watched television after getting home at night. Then we taught each other for a while. And at the end, we went to sleep. I remember that epoch because we we were we were talking about usual things that happened in our dates or in our work work time. It was a beautiful time because we were extremely close to each other and we used to talk each other too. What were those activities I used to do to avoid being bored before isolation? Although I am not an extremely sociable person, I used to hang out with some mates occasionally. My mates always have been more sociable than me, but they started being a little bit more home loving ever since. I remember that because my friends always have invited me to hang out to be more sociable, but I always have been extremely home loving. And therefore I didn't like to get out often. Did I decide to start making them on my own, or did I say them for an external source? I decided to start making these sort of activities on my own at first. Then some friends had started inviting me to start making others more unusual according to me, as playing video games, having virtual interaction with foreigners, etc. Yes, I I didn't play any video games before, but since then I I am used to play video games often, even currently I got some takes about playing video games, obviously once in a while. And since then, I start talking or exchanging languages with foreigners because I I would like to improve my English level. So this is a new hobby acquired by them. Did I usually do those activities alone or with other people in the house as well? Some of them I did alone since before as playing video games or having online university classes. However, there were others I did accompany by relatives as watching films or series besides playing several board games. And that's right. That's right because uh, I start watching films or series accompanied by my relatives because before before pandemic we used to only only watch the news or watch any football game, football match, or just talking each other. But but since then we started watching films or series in a lot of platforms, a lot of streaming platforms like Netflix, Amazon Prime Video, etc. And and it's about playing board games. It's a new acquired hobby by us because I think it's it's like a great it's a great activity to do accompanied by our relatives because we can have more competitive spirit between each other. We can make jokes, make jokes as well, and we can just share some times between us as well. Did I share those activities with someone else through social media so they could do them? I used to share a few activities through pictures posts on some social medias as Facebook and Instagram. Even though I am not a person who keep posting stuff on social media often, I certainly enjoy browsing on them. I suppose some mates have followed me and they have posted some stuff also. And I don't really like to keep posting daily some pictures about my daily life or sharing time with my relatives and friends. I don't like that because I think it's most sincere or most kind of truly experience having those experience without any technology or without having to post any of them on social media. I think it's most frankly frankly to share with my relatives and my friends without keep posting on social media all the time. And besides, therefore, or nevertheless, I like to post once in a while when because some relatives or some friends ask me about tag them in some pictures. So that's why sometimes I take some picture about our sharing time or our activities. And okay, that's it. Thank you very much for listening to me and see you next time. Bye.